Hello, and welcome to our Spin into Stillness, our evening meditation for this Wednesday evening, October 18th. I'm Reverend Rob, and welcome. We are here tonight to make just a few moments to get still, to go deep into ourselves, and perhaps learn more about something that we're going through or something that we would like to go through. Whatever situation or circumstance in our life we are choosing to explore a little more closely, we can do through the power and the beauty and the stillness of meditation. Now, we do this each week by setting an intention. It doesn't have to be a complex one. It can just be a word, a prompt that allows you to focus yourself as you, first of all, listen to the information about the card that we draw, and more on that later, and also to prompt you as you go into meditation to safely and curiously explore more about this intention that you are going to state for yourself in just a few moments. Once we state our intention, then we draw an oracle card, and as of now, we are using the Star Codes Astro set of cards. This is a beautiful deck that is based uh, on astrology and some of the archetypes that are associated with astrology beyond the 12 zodiac signs. And I found this deck to be very helpful. I love the information about the card and the writings about the card offer 3 different steps to reflect on when we draw the card. So we've got a little action item that we might want to explore when we draw this card. We have the challenges that we might face as a result of experiencing this card. And we also have the gifts that this card brings to us, the opportunities that it allows us as we listen to and read to about the card to explore more deeply once our meditation is done this evening. So it's exciting. I always love doing this. I'm so glad you are here, as I always am. And it is now time to set that intention. When we set our intention, again, it doesn't have to be complicated. I suggest that you write it down on a little slip of paper if you can, mostly because when we would do these live, we would gather all of the intentions that had been set by everyone, of course, confidentially. We would fold them up and we would send them out into the flames, which is something that is so ritualistically and I think important to do as an emphasis to the information that we find out in the meditation, to the exclamation point on setting that intention, so that we can see the manifestation, the fruition of the intention in the days ahead. So writing it down helps because you are stating it for yourself. If you don't have a slip of paper, that's fine. You don't need to write it down, but if you can just maybe think of it very, very clearly, state that word or state that phrase very clearly to yourself so that you are stating it to yourself. And as well, you're sending out the energy of that intention, which I'm going to actually gather right back here in my location on another slip of paper that I'm going to write the words everyone's intentions. And so instead of gathering up those little pieces of paper and burning them in a live meditation, I will use that one slip of paper that says everyone's intentions and use that as the proxy to burn and to send out ritualistically so that we can see our intentions become revealed to us in the days ahead. So, not a lot of complexity. This is just a way of focusing ourselves. So let's make those few moments here and set that intention. Ask that question of the universe. State clearly what you would like to know and or receive information about. And just, again, it's a prompt. It is a way for you to just focus your thoughts, gather yourself, and center yourself for what we experience tonight together. Let's do that now. kind of written mine. And again, if you are writing it down, might want to hold that little slip of paper in your palms, or keep it somewhere close to you, so that you're getting the energy. So there is that energy exchange of that intention and what you're actually doing physically in your meditation, and that way the energy kind of can come my way as well. And I'm going to write. And this is ours together. Everyone's intentions were right there. Exciting. Leave that there. And again, they're going to gather energy as we meditate, gather energy as we draw our card in a moment. And then we can, just be still for a few minutes. This is a great time each week to just kind of get that meditation practice in gear. Again, this is a drop-in situation, so it's fine if you choose to drop in whenever you would like. Many of you do come every week or every other week or at least once a month, and that's the important thing. That is whatever is working for you, whatever you can maintain and keep up with. That's what is going to be the most successful meditation practice for you. So I like to say you don't even have to worry about whether you can meditate or not. I know so many people resist meditation, but I think that with our intention and our focus, that can help you as we go more deeply and help you maintain some clarity as you ask yourself these questions or you state these intentions to your deep, deep self. So let's get more information. We've set our intention. Let's find out a little bit more about how that intention might come to fruition or be made manifest by drawing our cards for tonight. Or our card for tonight. We only draw one. I feel like there's so much information in one card. That's enough for all of us for 1 week. So I'm going to shuffle the cards. If you just want to send me that energy, then this draw of this card is the draw that represents all of our energy. It is one card that happens to be answering or addressing each of our individual intentions, which I think is the coolest part. It's a community setting, and we each have our own very personal explorations that we're doing, but together we draw one card, and together we go into meditation, get all that energy going around our individual intentions and the one card for ourselves, and creating quite a special and hopefully beautiful event for you from wherever you are or whenever you are watching or participating. So let us start to shuffle here. And again, we're going to draw the top card, because when I draw the top card, you know that I'm not reaching into the deck to use my own intuition to get a card. We've agreed that the top card is going to be the card that we are drawing that represents all of us in our own unique ways. And so let us get to it. Let's do that now. All right, so here's the card. It's coming up. You can see from the top card. Oh, all right. So our card for tonight is beautiful. I love this card. The card is Juno. Our theme is partnership. Juno is the card. Partnership is our message. Let us see what we can find out about Juno and partnership. Now, before I even open this book, how are you feeling about this card? How are you seeing this card for yourself? While I read more about the card, look at this beautiful card, the beautiful parrots together. Look at that word. How does it make you feel? How does it address that intention or that question? And again, the operative word is, how does it address your intention? You may look at it and go, partnership doesn't even factor into that intention that I wrote. But I'm going to tell you that it does, because this is what we've agreed tonight, that this card represents that response for all of us. So our role is to look at the card, feel the card, listen to the words that I speak, listen to the music that we play afterwards as we go into meditation, and then come up with the information, the insight, the intuition that you're seeking from your deep self about this card, about the information from it, and about what's happening with you in your life at the moment. So, Juno partnership. Take a good look at the card as I read more about it. And again, send me your comments about what you're experiencing as you see the card for the first time, or as you go into meditation. Let us know. This is a community, and I would just love to know how the meditations, your experiences, or the kind of collective experience of all the meditations that you might have been participating in relate to one another. Are they helping you? Are they giving you information that you like to receive or that you might be apprehensive about? Engage the discussion with me, with everybody that is watching in the comments section, and get that dialogue going. Find out more information from your fellow souls that are here in this meditation. And, I just think it helps keep the community alive even more than we are now, meeting every week. So here's more about Juno, and partnership. The asteroid Juno points out how you may have been trained to choose between love and work, and offers clues on how to balance them instead. That's pretty specific. The asteroid was named after the daughter of Saturn, the wife of Jupiter, the mother of Mars. She is queen, organizer of society. She rules the roost. Juno does. Juno and Jupiter modeled an uneasy but equal partnership that took a lot of work and had great rewards. Our action. In work and love, Juno wants you to trust that you can hold steady in your life's path and develop equal partnerships. So get in there and wrestle to make the relationship work. Research healthy relationship skills and study negotiation and mediation techniques. Practice respect, communication, love, and conflict resolution between the various facets of your own personality. Like Juno and Jupiter, strive to become two whole, empowered souls who can express their individual potential, work around each other's foibles, and find balance. Be responsible for your own connection to the creative source, spirit, and your emotions. Don't ask another to carry your heart for you, as it makes it hard to accept their unique path. Live out your ambition through your own work rather than your mate, children, employees, or co-workers. If you do so, you can encourage others' growth and exploration along with your own, and so create the foundations of great relationships and a sense of community. If you don't, you can devolve into jealousy and create monsters. If you want to be in a partnership but are not, examine any belief or training that said you have to give up what matters to you in order to partner up. If it's your choice to work alone, accept it. If not, expand that view and invite fresh possibilities. Our challenge. If you live out your ambition through your mate or your work partner instead of your own efforts, the situation can devolve into jealousy, manipulation, or disempowering micromanaging. And the gift is true partnership is a spiritual path. Its sacred acts are the practice of healthy relationship skills. These skills begin within. Now, I don't know about you, but this one is hitting very, very close to home for me tonight. I'm seeing all messaging that I think is going to be very helpful for me in the week ahead, and absolutely addresses what I have set in my intention. So hope it is that way with you. But let's get to it. Let's get still. Let's reflect on partnership. Let's reflect on this beautiful card. Let's go into this thinking about our unique ambitions. Now, that's the beauty of this community. We are coming together. We've got this one card that is addressing all of our questions, insights, and intents. So, as we go more and more deeply, begin to think about what matters to you. What is your ambition? Where do you see yourself? How can you fully expand on your own works, your own gifts, and allow that magic of being uniquely you to work as a team with employees, with your spouse or romantic partner, with your children, in all of your relationships? What a beautiful, beautiful message for this week. So let's begin our meditation. Become relaxed in whatever way you like to become relaxed. Try to remain alert if you can, and awake. I know that I tried to meditate earlier today and I fell into that meditative haze. I felt a little bad about feeling like I was sleeping, but knowing that I was actually in that half space, in that plane where I was receiving information because I happened to pop up right as my meditation was done. You can do the same, but it does work better for me, I think for everybody, if we can stay awake and alert to exchange this information with our deep self, to hear the voice of our deep self speak to us, to hear that divine self speaking its truth as only it can to only us uniquely. So get comfortable. You can be lying down. You can be sitting up with your back against whatever chair you're in. And you want to be if you're sitting, you want your feet flat on the floor, and maybe relax your hands gently in your lap. Palms can be open if you are looking to receive information. Palms can be down if you would like to ground yourself as we go into our meditation. It's up to you. This is your meditation. Whatever works for you is what you can do. So we're going to begin by focusing on the breath, as we always do. At the very least, breathing is how we can return to that space of rhythmic intention, rhythmic meditation, rhythmic breathing. So let's just breathe in. We want it to be nice and full. We want it to fill our bodies with oxygen. We'll hold it for a moment and then we'll release it. Really, this is at your own pace once we get moving, but just together we can begin the process. And let's breathe in and hold and exhale nice and slowly. Breathe in again, nice and deeply, and hold and exhale slowly. And let's take one more breath in together and hold and exhale slowly. And as you do, you can begin to let your eyes flutter shut as I leave the card up for us all. And even if your eyes are closed, you can bring them open to take a look at the card again if you just want to replenish your image that you have seen, if you just want to connect with the card a little more deeply. Otherwise, you can allow yourself with each breath to go more and more deeply into yourself. Each breath inhaling and holding and exhaling. Now, as we do this, let us imagine ourselves slowly, slowly, slowly dissolving away from our material body and re-emerging let's tonight re-emerge as those beautiful parrots in the card. They've got that beautiful bright blue, that turquoise blue and yellow markings. Imagine ourselves in this card, accompanying these birds. We are in the cards. We are witnessing their connection. We are hearing their unique way of communicating. We are witnessing it's like we are a branch or a leaf in the tree that they are sitting in. We are right there with them. And their energy is guiding us. And as a well-organized team, they both spread their wings and begin to fly straight ahead. And we realize that we are caught with them as they fly. Their energy has gathered our essence up, and we are flying right behind them. Swiftly, but we feel so safe in their wake. Here in this gorgeous teal and yellow sky. We are flying through a beautiful, fragrant vine of flowers. We can smell how succulent they are. We feel the gentle breeze as we go farther and farther with our beautiful guides. And we realize that these birds, these beautiful parrots, are taking us on a journey into ourselves, closer and closer to our deep self. We are just gliding on the tailwinds. And they begin to slow down, their wings slow. They begin to flap more slowly. We slow down with them. Just our essence outside of our physical body. And then they, with their beautiful wings, point straight ahead and invite us to step through them. And as our essence, we go right through the wings as if they were a beautiful doorway And as we get through those wings, we find ourselves in the middle of a beautiful garden. Vibrant, fragrant. This is the garden of our soul. And here in this garden of our soul, we sense the presence of our deep self, the self that only we can hear, the self that speaks to us distinctly and only communicates the truth. And in this beautiful garden, the garden of our very own soul, we hear or see or touch however we experience our deep self this evening. We instantly feel the alignment as if we've just come home after a beautiful but challenging journey. We feel more at home in this space with our deep self, with the presence and the presence that we are experiencing has a distinct and beautiful message that expands on this idea this evening of partnership, of experiencing ourselves as whole, so that in partnership we bring all of us, the best of us, the authentic us, to all our relationships, whether it's our partner or spouse or children or parents or even ourselves. Allow that voice within to share what it needs to share while we are here this evening. And having experienced our deep self, the sense of home, the sense that we've come to feeling the safety of the garden of our soul, feeling the protection and the guidance of our deep self, understanding that this deep self is always for us, always has our back, always has what is best for us, our true voice, our true self. We feel empowered. We feel connected. And we know that when we seek clarity, it is this beautiful, safe, loving, eternal presence that exists beyond our physical being that offers us the truth as only we know it, as only we can understand it for ourselves. And so we know that whatever is happening with us on this evening, in this exchange with our deep self, might be a distinct answer, might be prompting for more exploration in the days or week ahead. But we know that we have accessed this beautiful and true and authentic part of us here in this garden of our soul. This is where our partnership has always existed with that deep self. We know that whatever happens beyond today will be in honor of this beautiful, eternal partnership. And as we do each week, let us briefly just open our mind and our mind's eye to the idea that we are sharing this experience today with an unknown number of souls, those who might be participating in real time on the stream, or those who may join us at another time, whenever or from wherever they would like. But just know that this experience is unique, and just let us greet and acknowledge all the souls with questions, with information and insight, knowing that our authentic selves are gathered together here in this out-of-body experience together. And let us just smile, that internal smile, that eternal smile that allows us to understand that we are unique and yet we are all one. And with this knowledge and understanding and power, we can choose to individually return first to our essence, and then slowly but surely rise into our physical body, and we do this by recognizing that breath again. It's never stopped, and yet we apply a focus to it, which immediately begins to dissolve us back into our physical body so gently. We just glide back in, and as we do, we recognize that for now we just feel so relaxed, so free of pain, both physically and emotionally. We've connected with that deep part of ourselves which knows no pain, which knows only love, only healing, only connection. Breathing and breathing at our own pace, but full and intentfully. We are gliding or dissolving back into our body. And let us return completely by taking 2 breaths together. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And one more deep breath. And as we exhale, we can open our eyes gently and return. And there you are. Again, I encourage you to share this experience, this part of your journey. You don't have to divulge the personal aspects of it, but just how do you feel? Did you make that connection? Are you enjoying that connection with your deep self? Inquiring minds want to know, and I think we can all benefit from that sharing. So if you feel so inclined, leave a comment, say hello, maybe a little word about how you went tonight or the exchange you had with your deep self. But even if you don't, I'm so glad you were here. Let's do what we do. Let's gather with this energy that we have had tonight. Our intentions. Let's set them out there. Let us put that exclamation point on our meditation and on the intention and on the real commitment and responsibility that you took upon to be here tonight to make this exploration. So I'm going to start with my own. And as it goes out and we say goodbye, I know it's going out there into the universe. You can see it burning there. And now this, of course, everyone's intentions. I've gathered your energy. I thank you for sending it this way and for making yourself available in that way. And again, this is as if we've gathered all of them and sent all of them into the flames. So loving that we can do this. Here they go. And you can just feel your own in that flame if you can, and know that you're here, I'm here. We're all here together as a community, figuring it out, going deep and knowing ourselves a little bit better each and every week. So thank you for joining. Let's say hello to those on Zoom. Kathleen, hey, good to see you. And elsewhere, I know I saw Joyce. Hi, Joyce. Thank you for being here. Let's see who else might be here. Anybody on YouTube? Hey, YouTubers. Not seeing the YouTube. I get most of you guys on the Facebooks. I love seeing you there. And again, a lot of times, as soon as I sign off, I see people or people say hello, and so I apologize if I've missed you when we do say hello, but please know that I'm so grateful, and I try to acknowledge that you're here when you do, or when I do get off and you see your comments there. So let's check it out and see who's here. Oh. I see Monica, who said hello. Smiley, hello. Yes, and if you are joining later, if you join at another time, please say hello. Thank you all so much for being here. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous fall evening, and we're in that fall weather. We're in that crispness. I know I'm feeling it, and really enjoying that that connection, that alignment. And thank you for helping me learn more about me tonight just by being here. So have a beautiful, beautiful evening, and I will see you here next week.